Moons in our solar system are very important because if we can understand how they formed, what their interiors are made of, we'll better understand how our planets formed, and so we'll better understand where we came from.
We now think that beneath the frozen shell of Europa, there lies an ocean with more liquid water in it than all of the seas and lakes and rivers and oceans of the whole of the Earth put together. And on Earth, where there's water, there's life.
Europa first attracted attention back in the 1970s when the Voyager spacecraft flew past Jupiter and took the first close-up images of its moons.
The Voyager flybys showed that Europa had a young surface, and we already knew it was icy, and we already knew that the ice couldn't be more than about 100 kilometres thick. The question was, is the ice all the way to the rock, or is the ice sitting on top of some water? Now, because it looks like the surface has moved around a little bit, a lot of people, including Arthur C. Clarke, the famous science fiction author, were suggesting there's water down there below the ice.
The spacecraft is stable. Galileo is on its way to another world.
People have been interested in Europa for many years, but really their interest in it was focused following the Galileo spacecraft, which orbited around the Jupiter system 20 years ago now.
As we've been exploring Europa, we see great signs of activity on its surface, great big ridges and cracks from the tectonic pulling and stretching of this world. And also regions where the ocean from beneath has risen up and melted through the ice.
What the high-resolution view from Galileo showed us is this kind of terrain which is called ball of string terrain, with multiple generations of double ridge grooves crisscrossing the surface. But it also showed places where the ball of string terrain has been broken apart in what we now call chaos. I can show you this here. There's a global view with this area magnified here at higher resolution, and there's ball of string terrain all over it, except in this chaos region here, where the ball of string terrain has been broken apart. And at even higher resolution, you can see rafts of terrain with ball of string texture separated from one another by just a jumbled mess. And many of these rafts could be fitted back together like pieces of a jigsaw, round here or round here. And what's happened is the ice has become thinner from below. There's been some melting of the base of the ice sheet, and eventually the edges of the ice have drifted into the temporarily exposed ocean, which is now refrozen, and they're just locked in place.